guys, I am Jamie Sullins and I'm a Star Director with the Scentsy family of products. I want to talk to you today about what to do when your first order arrives. So you've submitted your order, you've been watching it on your workstation, and reminder that you can watch the tracking of that shipment via UPS and know exactly when it is going to arrive. So when it arrives at your house, the very first thing you need to do when you see that UPS truck pull up is go out and meet your UPS man or woman. So it's great to build a relationship with this person because for the most part, you should have a steady driver to your house. So keep them as your friend, maybe give them a couple freebies, a fun little scent circle for their truck, whatever you want to do. Because if you're going to be doing this business right, you're going to be seeing this person quite frequently, and you want them to take extra special care of your packages. I've had UPS drivers at my last house that would actually wrap my boxes in trash bags if it was raining so they didn't get wet. I don't know, maybe he did that for every single customer, but I like to think it's because I took a little time to get to know him and was always friendly with him, and he took care of me. So let's talk about what comes next for you as far as your job as a consultant once that order has arrived. So the first thing you want to do is just open the boxes and spread all your product out. It's best to work on a dining room table or maybe in your living room floor, wherever you have a large area of empty space. So you'll want to sort those bars into stacks by the same fragrance of bar, sort out your warmers, same types of warmers, things like that. And inside your delivery, there will be a UPS sticker slip. Sometimes it's 1, 2, 3, I've had 4 stickers long, and that is your packing slip. So you want to inventory everything that was in that order and double check it. Now, in my 7 years with Scentsy, I've maybe only had 2 orders that had a mistake. It is so very, very rare that there is a mistake, but I still always check them. If there is a discrepancy, all you need to do is open a support ticket. But 9 times out of 10, actually like 99% of the time, it will be correct and there won't be any problems at all. So the next part is your labeling. You do not want a single product to leave your hands without your label on it, because this is how these customers are going to know how to get a hold of you to reorder their product. So I absolutely love our newly designed products and packaging because Scentsy has thought of this exact thing of labeling. So on the new packaging of warmers, all you have to do is pop it open, and this bottom section down here is actually blank. There's no writing. So it used to be a problem. There really wasn't a place to put a label without covering up writing, but they've taken care of that. So the whole bottom part down here is blank, so you can slap your label right there. On things like car bars, scent circles, scent packs, anything like that, I just put it on the plastic. Now I do realize that that's going to be thrown away like very first thing, but I just really haven't found a different way to label these products. So this, at least if it's being given as a gift, they'll still have my information, so that's how I do those. As far as room sprays go, again, they have redesigned the packaging where there's a little blank spot on the side of the room spray that you can put your label. So label those room sprays. Everything that leaves your hands should have your label. Now let's talk about warmers. I've had a lot of consultants tell me, oh, well, I just label the box. Well, there's a couple things that I want to talk to you about if you're just labeling the box. The first thing is, chances are customers are going to throw this box away. They're excited to put their warmer out, and unless it's a seasonal one, I would say they're probably throwing their box away. Another reason that you want to label the actual warmer is because I have actually found Scentsy warmers at garage sales. So if someone is purchasing a Scentsy warmer from a garage sale, they're not going to have the box. They're not going to know who to call for wax refills. So put your information on the bottom of that warmer and you'll be set to go. I've actually traded warmers with consultants, even swapped. Their customer was looking for something and I traded them a warmer. And I've had a customer call me and say, hey, I bought this warmer off of you at the such and such craft fair and I need more wax. And I'm like, awesome. And then I get off the phone and I'm like, to my husband, I've never done that event. They say they got my contact information off a warmer they bought at that event. I don't do that event. So I know what has happened is I've traded warmers with someone. They have sold that warmer at an event, and their customer that should have been their customer is calling me for refills because my information was on the warmer. So here's what I do. I just slap it right on the bottom of the warmer. So put your sticker right on there. It's always going to be on the warmer. So obviously this is an element. You can put it there on full size, premium, even your lampshades. Just slide the base out of the box and slap it on there. So the cool thing is, as you're unpacking warmers, you're going to get to see every single warmer. Now let's talk about plugins, because this is where it gets a little bit tricky. This is where it's really important what type of label you are buying. So I have done Avery labels. I've done the Scentsy printable labels. I've done Vistaprint. I've done 123 Print. But I'll tell you what my favorite is. And it's 500labels.com. Let me check that. Yes, www.500labels.com. They're super cheap. I love it because they're fast. Like, I can order them on a Monday and they'll be to my mailbox on Friday. So if I'm running low on labels, it's great to do them fast. So another reason I love them, they're little labels. They don't draw attention away from the great packaging that Scentsy does for your information. So it gets on there, but it's not distracting. So let me show you an example. This is a little tiny label from 500labels.com. It fits directly on that base of the plug-in. So it's going to go into the wall like this. So you're actually going to be seeing this part of it. And you can't see it. It's not an eyesore on the warmer. But when my customer's ready to get more wax, ba-bam, my information is right there on the product. So that's what you want to do next. You're going to check the inventory of the order. You are going to label every single product, and then you're going to sort by customer. So I do this on the floor of my living room or on my dining room table. I just pull off the customer's copy of the receipt and I lay them out in piles. And then I go to my product and I sort things by the order. Now let's talk about packaging up the order. Scentsy sends these big plastic bags in orders. Now, they don't have to send these. They're actually a courtesy item. So occasionally, if they're running low on sacks, you might get an order without any sacks in it. Typically, they do 1 sack per warmer. So if you have a giant order of just wax, you might not get any sacks. So a couple things on that. First of all, when I get extra sacks in an order, I tuck them in a basket so I have extras on hand. But my customers that are repeat customers that keep coming back to me over and over, I just go to the dollar store and buy some cutesy seasonal sacks. Their orders are always delivered in those, so I go a little bit above and beyond for those customers that are truly supporting my business. But for the most part, for a casual customer or a party customer, this is how I'm going to package their order. So I'm just going to use the plastic bag that came with the Scentsy delivery, and I'm going to place their items in that sack, nice and neat, making sure that they're stacked neatly. I always make sure that my wax is stacked like this in the bag, just in case it gets left outside or whatever. I hate for that to happen, but sometimes it does happen. So then you'll have this. So you just have all your products neatly in there. Now you want to stuff it with information. So every single one of my deliveries gets a product list. I tri-fold these. I stamp them front and back, and then I tri-fold them. So I'm going to slide it in there. You're going to take the receipt, fold it in half, slide it in there. I always take a flyer for the warmer of the month for the following month, and I'm going to slide it in there. And then this is my best friend. This is just tulle ribbon, and I buy it at Hobby Lobby. It's like $3.99 a roll, but it's half price every other week. So if you go in and it's not half price, if you can stand to wait a few days, wait a few days. Or maybe just buy 1 roll and then go stock up later. So I love the tulle ribbon because it's so easy to make pretty, pretty bows. Now, if I have a big warmer that's all the way up to the top, I'm just gonna slide this right through the handle and tie it. But something like this, or if it's just some wax bars or something, I'm just gonna gather up the top of the sack and just tie a bow. Now, like I said, I love this tulle ribbon because it makes gorgeous bows, even if you can't tie a pretty bow. So all you have to do is tie it in a bow, just like you would tennis shoes, and then kind of fluff out the top, and it's set to go. And it looks cute, it looks like a gift. You've taken just a couple seconds to wrap it up, but that's more than a lot of other consultants do. Now let's talk about a couple options for making your hostess's job easier of delivering these gifts. I always like to clearly label the bags for the hostess so it makes delivery that much easier. The dollar spot at Target is my best friend. I absolutely love it. So you'll often find cute little gift tags like this in the dollar spot. That's where these are from. And I just use a chalkboard marker to write the name on there. These are something I just picked up in the clearance aisle at Michael's. They're actually place cards, and I'll just cut them right down the middle and get two there and hole punch and tie it through the ribbon. I found these at, I believe it was Joann Fabric in their dollar section, so they're just labels. So I could just write on there, slap it right on the front of the package. But this one is probably my favorite. And I had these printed at Vistaprint. I'm going to show you a little bit closer so you can see exactly what it says. It says, thank you for your order. Your hostess blank earned many rewards. So there's fill in the blank. Your customer name goes up at the top. Your hostess here. How much they got in free product. How many half price items they got. And then on the back, I have a little message here. It has my contact information, and then it says, would you like to get your Scentsy for half price? How about free? Call me to schedule your own Scentsy party. Make sure I have your email address so you can receive my monthly email with upcoming products and specials. So I would fill this out. I would actually slide it right in the bag, right in front of this. It's easy for my hostess to see who that order goes to, and I am showing off how much in rewards that my hostess got in hopes to entice a new hostess. At that point, I call my hostess and I let her know that the order's in, and I meet up with her to deliver all of those deliveries. All of those deliveries, and she's going to handle getting that to each and every single one of those customers, so you don't have to do that. Now, a little added perk for my hostess, she gets her order delivered in one of the large, nice, pretty recycle bags that Scentsy has. So that's just a little extra goodie that I do for her, and hopefully she will appreciate it and keep talking me up to all her friends when they need more Scentsy. So it really is, this is like the most fun part, is sorting that order and bagging it up. It's so much fun to smell all the fragrances and to actually get to see all of those warmers that were ordered. It's super fun. This is a great time in the business that you can get your kids involved. Even little bitty toddlers can label products. Of course, my kids are early teenagers, and they're helping me sort orders as well. So, before I cough up a lung at the end of this video, we're going to end it with that. I hope you guys have learned a little something here, and I hope I have made your job a little bit easier. If you have any questions at all, as always, reach out to me, and I am happy to help you. Thanks so much. Have a sensational day.